How's it going, guys? Welcome back. We are at it again with another weekly review. It is it's month number 3, week 12. So, yeah, basically, let's just get into it. And I'm already having trouble holding the camera. I really need a tripod, eh? Anyway, 20th of October. I woke up, took the kids to school, which was funny. I was eating breakfast, and I'm not even joking. The first thing the kid says, eat breakfast on the bottom floor. The kids have their room on the second floor, and from the second floor you can look down on the first floor where the dinner table is. So I'm sitting there eating breakfast because I wake up before the kids, and the first thing the kid says when he wakes up and gets out and he looks over the it's not called a veranda, but whatever. He looks out down on me, and then he just yells, "I see a fucking pig." And I was like, alright then, that's, good way to start your day. Sure, I'll take it. So yeah, that happened. And then anyway, got home, and then I went out with the quest to buy socks. Which is a pretty fucking shit quest, to be honest. But I've destroyed at least 4 pairs of socks while in China. Which, by the way, no, I can't show this, can I? Nah, there's no way. But my CLG hoodie now is also getting destroyed. I can't show it. There's a hole in it, so everything is fucked. It sucks. I break so much shit in China, and I don't know why. It just dies. But yeah, went out to buy socks, which wouldn't work because some of the sizes were too small. And then they make sock packs with white, black, and grey. Who the fuck? No, I just want black socks. I don't need 3 different colors. Jesus Christ. Fuck me. And then also, some of the socks were in centimeters, 26 to 28 centimeters. I don't know how what? Who measures their feet in centimeters? Jesus. Anyway. Yeah. I ended up buying 1 pair of socks from basically Miniso, which is just this really cheap store that has cheap power banks, chargers, some snacks, random shit. So yeah, I bought 1 pair of socks for 7 RMB, and they work, I guess. They're a bit too small, but I don't know, they work. So I probably should buy more. Anyway, oh, and the lady there working there was following me around the store. It was really awkward. I was like, fuck off. I'm buying a pair of socks. Jeez, you don't need to follow me. I'm not going to steal a pair of socks if that's what you think I'm into. But anyway, had lunch, and then I looked into editing the Huoshan video, which... No, this is on the 20th of October. Knowing how stuff has turned out, looking back, I don't think I actually did any editing that day, but it says here, I wrote in my diary that I looked into the editing, so I might have done something, who the fuck knows. But anyway, I didn't have to... Oh, this was the day... Yeah, I should have spent the whole day editing the video. I definitely didn't. Because I didn't have to pick up the kids. I don't know why. And then I didn't see them the entire day. I thought they'd be home eventually. But no, had dinner alone with the chef and the nanny. And then... Yeah, I even went to bed without seeing them. Because they slept at their grandparents', I found out the next day. So I have no clue what they went... what they went and did after school. But yeah. I ended up watching some Worlds. It was the semi-finals between Misfits and SKT, which was a really close series. That was a good one. A moment to remember. But yeah. Talked to my mum, my dad, my grandmother, and people from Australia. So I am the social one, I guess. But yeah, that was a chill day. Except it would have been, whenever they're not home for the entire day, I'm always like, fuck, I could have done stuff. If I knew that they weren't going to be home until, ever, I would have gone outside, maybe. I mean, I say I would have gone outside, but let's be real. But I would have considered going outside, that's half the battle, as they say. Anyway, 21st of October, woke up, waited for the kids to wake up, so this is a Saturday, so no school. And then their mum wasn't home, and yeah, they were on their iPad playing, I guess... Oh yeah, because they slept at their grandparents', which I didn't find out till the next day. So they were when I got down to the second apartment, they were on their iPads playing. And then we watched some Avatar. For lunch, the nanny went out and bought KFC for us. I had a burger that was like okay, it was meh. Kids had a bunch of shit, and then after lunch, like after I'd eaten, finished, and we go to like their room to play, the nanny comes with a KFC bucket of chicken. I'm like, I could have eaten that while I was eating lunch, but okay. So I had some of that, and that was okay. And she also came with Pepsi. I'm like, why couldn't I have my drink while I was eating? What? But anyway, yeah. What happened? Oh, they wanted to play with their friend, but he was studying, so that didn't happen. And then they had to study from 2 o'clock till dinner, which is around 6. And then... Oh, during this time, I went out and I met up with a Russian girl, which was super interesting. We went along... Just went along West Lake and just chilled. And just, yeah, talked. She was super interesting. She was a kindergarten teacher and, like, yeah, super cool. But anyway, oh, I have a funny story here. This is a good one. We're walking along West Lake, and then some like guy in maybe 50, 60 years old, he just yells, "Welcome to China," and like laughs at us. And I was like, okay, sure. So I turn around because clearly the guy wants to talk, and I start talking to him because everyone's friendly, whatever. And then he's like, "Oh, where are you from?" And I should say, by the way, he can speak English. Because he didn't just say, "Welcome to China." Because when I started speaking to him, he was like, "Oh, where are you from? What are you doing?" Like, he could speak decent English, right? And I was like, "Oh, I'm from Denmark." And it wasn't just one guy, by the way. I should say, again, there were like 5 people. This was just the guy that yelled out and wanted to talk. But he had like 5 friends, like 4 dudes and a woman. And then, yeah, so we start talking, and then I'm like, "I'm from Denmark," and then they all get excited. They're like, "Oh, Denmark, H.C. Andersen, what else did they say? Chuli, which is like the amusement park." They were like, "Yeah." And then, so the guy who's good at English, well, they're all good, but this guy, whatever, he starts talking to me, and then the others are talking to the girl, which they think she's Danish, so they just, like, they're berating her about Denmark, and she's standing there like, "Yeah, just being polite." Anyway, so I'm talking to him, and then he has this notebook, and then he just starts speaking Danish, and I was like blown away. He said like hello, goodbye, and you are beautiful. That was like the words he said, but he said them in like pretty much like perfect accent sort of deal. Like I could understand it, and normally if someone speaks Danish that's like foreign, it's just like gibberish. So the fact that he could pronounce Danish words so I could understand it was like super impressive, to be honest. And then yeah, so talk to him, and then the other people around, obviously. And then eventually the girl like informed them that she wasn't from Denmark, she was from Russia. And then this dude, I kid you not, he goes, "Oh, Russia, blah 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 blah," and then he starts saying stuff in Russian, and I was just like, jeez, like shit. So this is the Chinese dude that can speak decent English, which is already better than like 90% of the population, say stuff in Danish and Russian. So I think he said some words to her in Russian, and then maybe like a sentence like he did to me. And yeah, I asked her afterwards if his Russian was good, and she said it was. Like he had a good accent, and like she could understand it. So the guy was like really good. I don't know if they were some like language club or some shit. There were like 5 people like walking around, so they could have been, but I was super impressed. Guy could speak Danish, Russian, and English, and obviously Chinese. Oh, and then this is like dumb as fuck. So we're talking to these people, and they're very interested in us. They're standing there, these 5 people, and then because we're standing in the middle of the street talking to them, I kid you not, a crowd starts forming around us, and I was like, what? Every now and then I would sort of look, and I'd be like, what the fuck? A crowd. So when we're standing there talking to these 5 people, a crowd starts forming around us, and people start taking photos of us, and I was like, what the fuck? It was so weird. Like the conversation was normal enough, except maybe opening it with "Welcome to China," like yelling it very enthusiastically. Like that's not the most normal, but everything else was normal enough, except that fucking crowd. I was like, what? So yeah, I had a crowd taking photos of us, which was interesting. But yeah, then I walked with her some more, I was gonna go home. Oh, I went home, sorry. And I was told. Oh, I wasn't told anything. Dinner is usually between 5:30 and 6 p.m. So I left at um, like 4:40 something to be home around 5 because, then I'm home early. Better early than late, right? Then I get a message like 2 minutes later at like 4:45 that says dinner is ready, and I'm like, what shit? Like, Jesus, who eats at 4:45? Like, really? So yeah, I came home late. The kids had already eaten, and yeah, everyone had eaten, I think. So then I just ate alone. I said sorry like a million times to the chef, but he didn't seem to mind. He was like, "Oh no 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 no," so he didn't mind. But I felt bad. Although in my defense, I actually wanted to come home early and shit. I didn't plan for people eating at like 4:45. Like, seriously, I was even on my way home. So had it been like 15 minutes later, it would have been fine. But yeah, I couldn't plan for the 4:45 dinner. I'm sorry. Okay, so now we have the 22nd of October. Woke up at 7 o'clock as usual. Wait. No, this isn't as usual. Oh yeah, it is. But anyway, I thought it was a weekday, but it was a weekend. And we played with these toy guns the kids had, which they were cool. I don't know what they're called. You know those small bubbles you have that you put flowers in? They're made of like gel. Like small bubbles that are made of like small gel, and you can grow them. You get these really small things, put them in water, and then after a few hours they turn into like jelly bubbles, and you can put flowers in them or something. I've seen them before, but yeah, they had guns that shot those, and then they sort of shot fast enough that the jelly bubbles like exploded on impact. So yeah, they had some cool guns, and we played with them. Mostly them playing and me watching, but I don't give a shit. So, and then we played basketball, which oh yeah, I played a little bit. I was gonna say I don't think I played, but I did. I played a little bit, but it was mostly them and their teacher. And then it was me and the mum versus the two kids, which I don't know, dude. The mum is not made for basketball, but who is? Anyway, for lunch we had like normal lunch. I don't actually know what that means. I wrote normal lunch. I don't know what that is, but probably rice, you know? And then, I know why I wrote it. I had normal lunch. Sorry, I can't read. I can't even read my own notes. I had normal lunch, comma, the kids went to KFC. So that means, yeah, I still can't remember what I had. It could have been noodles, actually. But yeah, it was some sort of like normal Chinese lunch that I have every day. And then the kids went out for KFC. And they didn't come home till 8 p.m., which I can't remember if I was actually told this day that they wouldn't come home. I think I was told they would come home for dinner, which they obviously didn't, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I chilled at home that day. I think I slept from 4 to 5 p.m. and then had dinner. And then I watched Worlds again. It was Fnatic versus RNG, and that was a okay series. Didn't watch too much, I don't think. And then I talked to my friends, and then the kids came home at 8, and we played and talked for a bit, and then they went to bed. Oh, they were very excited. I told them China was playing, and they really wanted China to win. So, yeah. This was the Sunday. I have Mondays off. So I was considering going outside for a bit and going clubbing. But like, I don't know. I don't want to go alone. At least not the first time, because I'm gonna I don't even know where the clubs are or stuff. And also the train closes at like 11, and I'm probably not supposed to go to the clubs till like at least around 10:30. So I couldn't be bothered. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I could go to a bar. That's a bit more chill environment, right, than a club. I don't know. But anyway, I couldn't be bothered. But I did go outside, which I am happy I did. I went out and I walked for like an hour. I don't actually know where I walked. I think I just walked in like a semi-big circle. But yeah, I had a McFlurry ice cream, which she asked me chocolate or strawberry. And then it was fucking coffee ice cream. It didn't taste much like coffee, but I was too lazy to fix the order. Because I got outside the Macca's and then I was like, oh, fuck me, sideways. But whatever. So, meh. But yeah, good ice cream. Good, like, 11:30 stroll. Oh, I found out. I always had this idea that, like, because I fucking hate walking outside during the day. Like, I don't hate walking, but just being outside in the day sucks. I really enjoy going out at night. In the summer break, I used to go out, like, just at, like, 2 or 3 a.m. for a walk. And it was, like, it's really peaceful and nice. But I realized when I was walking on Sunday that it's not actually just, like, the silence that's nice, I guess. Because here in China, it's not really, silent. There's still decent amount of people on the street at night, and there's a decent amount of cars. But I still feel like it's super peaceful walking at night. I mean, the temperature's different, and the whole attitude is different, like the atmosphere. But yeah, it's not just the quiet, I guess, that makes it peaceful. But yeah, walking at night is cool. I like it. Anyway, let's keep going. Alright, 23rd of October. I woke up at 7, had breakfast with the kids. Oh, because this was my day off. I was like, why am I waking up at 7 on a weekday? I usually wake up at 6:30. But this was my day off. I went out, and I was supposed to go to the Lingyin. That's definitely butchered, but okay. I was supposed to go to that pagoda. Not pagoda. I was supposed to go to that temple, but my VPN wasn't working, so I couldn't get maps to work. Didn't know which bus to take. Didn't know how to get home. Like, not having a VPN is just scary as fuck. So, I had lunch instead, and then I went out to see the Leifeng Pagoda, because at that point my VPN was working again, and it also seemed easier to do. So I did that. I filmed a video there, which you will see in forever because my videos are backlogged. And it was a good view, good experience. And then I went back to longxiangqiao. I think that's actually how you pronounce it. I think I got that one right. Longxiangqiao. Alright, I got it. I'm professional. Anyway, I messaged the guy that I met at the Starbucks meetup that I talked about in last weekly update. And I messaged him about hanging out, and he was like, yeah, sure. So I took a train to his area, which I don't know where it was. It was no, it wasn't that far away. It was a bit away. And then when I was getting off the train, I swear it was funny. There was this young boy walking, and he looks at me, and then looks away, and then just instantly looks again. He did a double take. He's like, wait, what? And then I saw it, so I'm just like, hello, and then he just gives me like the most enthusiastic like, hello, and I'm like, oh yay. So yeah, cool kid. And yeah, then what did I do? Oh, I saw a big supermarket, 2 stories with like tons of like the top floor was boring. Second floor or bottom floor, I guess, had a shit ton of like weird meat and rice and all this fun stuff just like sitting out. So that was interesting. Yeah, and then I met up with the dude. I don't like saying names because fuck that. But it sounds awkward not. But anyway, what's it called? Met up with him and we went to Mojitos, I guess it's pronounced. Some Mexican restaurant that had like a special deal that day. 15 RMB for a burger. So, I'm down with that. And the burger was decent, I think. It wasn't, anything crazy, but it was a pretty good burger and 15 RMB. Like, it was fine. Oh, I should say, my friend also brought his friend, who was this other, like, Chinese dude. But he didn't know very much English, and then also he was, like, super shy. So I didn't speak too much to him, but he was very nice, Everyone's nice, so... And yeah, the burger was pretty good. The staff there was super rude. I wanted... he paid for all of us, and then we had to pay him. And I didn't have the exact money, so I needed change. Asked the staff if they could change a 10 to 2 5s, and they're like, no, we don't do that. Like, fuck you. We're customers. You can help out. It doesn't even hurt you in any way. Like, fuck. See, they were rude and, like, cunts. But yeah. Then I went home around 8 p.m. and then the kids came home right when I came home. I think they'd had Chinese class. And then we played, they have to do PE exercises with, like, a rope, like jumping, which that boy is so fucking good at it. He almost doesn't lift his feet off the ground, and then it just, like, it goes super fast. And then when I do it, because I tried, I jump like fucking a kilometer up in the air and just do like one at a time, and it's like really fucking bad. So yeah, they're really good at it. And then yeah, we played on the trampoline, and then they went wait, what? Oh, they went to bed at 9. Sorry, reading and talking, it's not easy, dude. They went to bed at 9. Oh, and I taught them they wanted to learn Danish swear words. So I taught them how to, because they say fuck and shit. Those are the 2 words they use in their vocabulary. They say fucking shit, motherfuck, shit, fuck. Like, just, when they're raging at a game, that's their vocabulary. They just go like, motherfucking shit, fuck you, shit. And I'm like, okay. So they wanted to learn how to swear, so I taught them how to say you. So now they can say fuck you in Danish, and they can say shit in Danish. So yeah, they say that, and they haven't forgotten it. They're still saying it 3 days later. So I'm a good teacher, you know. Gotta teach the kids. That's why I'm paid or whatever. Probably not to teach Danish swear word. Oh, they taught me a Chinese swear word too. I think it means fuck your mother or something like that. I don't I don't know how to pronounce it, so don't give me shit. But I think it's Tao Nima, something like that. And yeah, the nanny was not happy when they said that, so she was like, no. And I guess I was encouraging it because I asked them, how do you say it, like the Chinese swear word. But yeah, anyway, that happened. I don't know why I keep doing this. It's the thumb of approval. Just like Casey Neistat has his fucking thing, I have my, you know, gotta build up those memes. Anyway, 24th of October. I woke up, I took the kids to school, and then I went back to sleep, so I slept till 11. Again. Which is a terrible habit, and I waste my day, so that's fucking shit. And yeah, then I had lunch with... Wait, no, I didn't have lunch with anyone. I had lunch, and then I had Chinese class, where the teacher's such a fucking prick, dude. He's the guy from the au pair agency, and like, he's just such a cunt. Like, I'd been practicing, I'd memorized the initials and the finals. That's what I'd spent like the week or whatever, like memorizing. And then I couldn't remember, we had like 15 different new words last lesson that I couldn't remember, because 1, I didn't practice them, and 2, like, fuck. And he got mad at me for not remembering those 15, along with the 15 we'd learnt during that class. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm learning a new language. Jesus. Like, you don't have the right to get frustrated with me. Fuck you. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know, that was bullshit. Like learning a new language and then having him be frustrated at me. Like, I'm the one who's supposed to be frustrated. I'm trying to learn a fuck ton of information with very little, like, lessons and stuff. So yeah, good job, dude. You're a cunt. Anyway, I got informed about going to Hong Kong. Wait. Going to Shenzhen, Hong Kong, because I guess they're next to each other. And then I picked up the kids. We didn't play much. A little with the guns, and I think we watched maybe a bit Avatar. And they had Chinese teacher, and then they went to bed. And then I spent a bit of time editing the Mount Hua video. So that was that day. And then 25th of October, which was yesterday. Yep, yesterday. I woke up, took the kids to school. At 10 a.m. I met up with a Chinese girl that I found on WeChat. She's in one of those groups. And yeah, I met up with her, and we walked around Westlake, and she was cool. Her English was, like, again, like, good enough to, you know, speak pretty well. So yeah, nice, you know, pretty cool. And then we had nice noodles. It was like noodle soup, and then they just dumped a shit ton of stuff into it. And I was like, okay, sure. Because it was on like a plate, and I guess you were supposed to dump it yourself. But I was waiting for the girl to get her food so we eat at the same time. And then the waitress was just like, I guess she took that as a sign that I was helpless. So she just took it all and dumped it in. So noodles with a shit ton of stuff in them. And... oh, then the agent was fucking annoying. So he just told me on the 24th. Like, this is the guy that can't, like, the guy that gets frustrated at me during, like, lessons. And he's a fucking incompetent idiot. So he tells me about the, like, going to Hong Kong. But he says to do the visa. Then he changes the plans. I'd asked him during the Chinese lesson if I could, you know, wait with going till Monday and then do it. And then he said, no, you can't. So then I had to change plans with the au pairs. And then he messages me, oh, I've changed the plans. Which to the thing that I said, and I was like, you're an idiot. And then he said that I needed to pay for a hotel, which I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's not how it works. Like, Jesus Christ. So I messaged a person in the agency, and she was like, oh, no, you don't. Who told you that? And I was like, yeah, well, I fucking wonder, don't I? And yeah, he tried putting me in a 10-person room, which I need my privacy, dude. Also, even if I didn't need my privacy, I would put a maximum at like 5 people. I can't sleep with 10 people, dude. Are you serious? That's like crazy. So I ended up, they pay 60 RMB a night, and I pay the difference. So I have to pay like 170 RMB for 2 nights in Hong Kong, which, yeah, fuck me, but whatever. But yeah, he changed the plans like 3 times in that period. Then I went and picked up the kids at 3 o'clock, but they didn't finish school till 5 o'clock. I mean, we get to the school at like 4 because it takes an hour to drive. But yeah, so I spent way too long doing nothing on my phone. Got home for dinner because it was late. And then we were on the trampoline for a little bit. They had Chinese teacher as usual. And then I spent some of the day, I think. Yeah, some of the time from when I got home after meeting the Chinese girl, and some of the night editing the Mount Hua video. Alrighty, boys and girls, that brings us to the 26th of October, today. Alright, so today, I woke up, took the kids to school, and then I needed to print photos for my visa application, which I hope that they're going to pay for, because, like, why am I paying for it? They say all visa fees are covered in the contract, but they're fucking with me. So yeah, I hope that I can get them to pay for that shit. But either way, like, fuck it, whatever. So I got those photos taken, had lunch, and other than getting the photos and having lunch, I spent the whole day editing the Mount Hua video, which is what we're going to get to now. I'm so fucking sorry that you're seeing 2 weekly recaps in a row. Usually I do 1 video a week that's good, and then a weekly recap. And yeah, this week, or I guess these 2 weeks, you're getting 2 in a row, which I feel so fucking bad. Like, I'm so fucking sorry, dude. I really am. Like, I feel bad about it. Especially because, like, it's not that I can't go out and film videos or I'm lazy or something. I actually have, like, 5 or 6 videos backlogged, ready to edit. But it just, editing takes time, you know? I think I just should have started editing later. It says in my diary I started on the 20th, but I don't even believe that. I must have, like, looked over footage or something on the 20th and not really, like, done much. And even on the 20th, that's still, like, that's, on the Friday. Like, I could have started editing on the Tuesday when I finished the other video, you know? So, yeah. But I spent some of yesterday, I spent a bit of, like, a decent amount of yesterday and a lot today editing. And I've basically cut the video into 3 parts, being with the Australian family, the plank walk, and after the plank walk. And I've edited the whole part with the Australian family, which I think is the biggest, and then I need to do the plank walk, which is going to be really difficult, because the footage isn't so good. It's filmed one-handed and, like, not good. But, and also, like, it's better when I watch it because I experienced it, so I sort of get to relive it. So, I don't know how it's going to come across in the video. I'll try and make it as good as possible, but it's going to be difficult. that's generally the whole video, because unless you're actually there experiencing it, like, it's gonna be different. Especially, like, I don't know. It's difficult to get, like, across how cool it was, because it was really fucking cool. And the video can't really do it justice, but, I mean, that's just what happens when you have something amazing. I mean, just look at me right now. This camera doesn't do me justice, wink wink. But, anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I feel super fucking bad, though, about the 2 videos in 1 week. It stresses me out, because it's like, fuck. I know I've failed, and that makes me sad. But, and I don't know when I'm going to get the Mount Hua video out, either, because it's not finished. There's, like, quite a lot of, like, stuff to do still. I don't know if it's 50% done. The plank walk and the other part, it's going to take, like, a while. And I can't edit it now because I'm doing this. Tomorrow I'm going to Shanghai to pick up my passport. And Saturday I'm with the kids. Sunday I'm going to Hong Kong till Tuesday. So if you get 3 weekly recaps in a row, like, I'll just fucking, like, I don't know, be under a bridge, I guess. Like, I'll be really fucking sad, but it might happen, because I don't know what, like, when I'm gonna get this edited and done. I mean, it's not finished till I'm happy with it, you know? I'm not gonna release something half-assed and shit. But, yeah, I feel really shit about this. So I'm sorry. I really don't know when I'm gonna get the video edited and uploaded. Hopefully as soon as possible, but I feel really fucking terrible about it. Just know that. I'm not being lazy. I'm just fucked. So I'm sorry. With that said, yeah, I spent the day editing, and then the agent messaged me about plans. He messaged me twice today changing the plans again. He's such a fucking cunt, dude. So he says, alright, can you pick up the visa tomorrow, and and then from Shanghai you'll fly to Hong Kong. I was like, okay, that sounds great. I'll figure it out. Then I try to figure that out, and he goes, oh, now plans have changed. You go to Shanghai tomorrow, pick up your passport. We don't pay for the train there, so I have to pay that myself again. Like, that's like 140 RMB out of my pocket. Like, nice. And then, what's it called? Then he wants me to go home to Hangzhou. And then on the Sunday, he wants me to take a train to Hong Kong. Which, I mean, that's not so bad. If he had just, that's like the original plan, I think. But why did he have to change it like 5 times? You're just being a fucking idiot. You're making yourself look incompetent, and you're wasting my time and energy. Like, Jesus, I don't know. He's a fucking idiot. Like, really incompetent. If I was half as incompetent, I'd fucking off myself. 100%. I promise you. Which, I mean, I'm about to upload 3 weekly recaps in a row, so you might not see me after that if that happens. But yeah, because then I will be half as incompetent, I guess. But yeah, I picked up the kids today at 3 p.m. And then we watched a bit of Avatar and had dinner. And now they're having Chinese class, which they will finish in half an hour. So yeah, but the moral of this video is I'm sorry for fucking everyone over and not uploading a video for 2 weeks and having 2 weekly recaps in a row. I'm also, like, sorry if it happens again next week. I will edit this video as fast and as, like, well as possible, but, you know, there's only so much I can do. And yeah, I guess I'll make a video in Hong Kong. I don't think I'll film a video tomorrow in Shanghai just because I'm going alone and I don't even want to go. Like, fuck, I don't have anything to do. I'll get my passport. And then I'm not going to just, like, go home instantly, because that's, like, super waste of money. So I'll probably hang around Shanghai, but I don't know if I'm doing anything. So yeah, sorry about the video, I apologize. I'm going to be AFK doing the Hong Kong shit till Tuesday, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching, as usual. Thanks for, like, dealing with my bullshit. I swear to God, I'm so sorry. But yeah, everything will be better soon, I hope. Anyway, thanks for watching, peace.